Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we kind of got some extra goodies and upgrades, and I think we're going to be doing the same thing here. And oh my god, I got a magic jar! Your magic meter is filled! Yeah, so I don't know why they give you, like, their own thing for that. But before I wanted it to turn to day, I can't quite remember what's in this grotto here, but since we have bombs, and no aim, apparently. Hello, I just want to set it down. Thank you. That was one thing I appreciated about Breath of the Wild, having two different, buttons for throwing and setting down. But, I just want to see what was in here. No, I think it's just a chest. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was a Skulltula or not. But I got Blue Rupee, so whoop-de-doo. But anyway, there's a couple more things we can do before going on to Zora's domain, and I hope it doesn't take the whole video, because it is also one of those, it involves a minigame that can potentially take a while, depending on your skill and luck, but, well, before we do that, because I'm gonna forget, probably by the time I'm done with it, I wanted to go and see that other Great Fairy that the first Great Fairy had mentioned, so I can't remember if I really pointed it out, but when you're going into Hyrule Castle, there is actually a boulder that you saw along the way. So we're going to have to sneak around there again. You can actually go and visit Princess Zelda again here, but I think when I was in her courtyard before, and I was a little confused why I could use items, because I remember not being able to use items, and that's why I had to pick up the bomb the guard in the window threw at me. I think it's because I went back there after I got bombs and tried to bomb it myself. But this can actually be blown up, and there's a little hole we can crawl through. You know, for good of the game. And there's another Great Fairy Fountain. I gotta wonder if ocarinas really sound like this. It is like a really nice sounding melody. Hello. Thank you for the pose. She definitely wants Link. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. Yeah, so there are actually a few different spells you can get in this game. They're kind of like the medallions you get from A Link to the Past. But, this is actually the only one that's an offensive item. This is Din's Fire. This basically surrounds you and kind of makes, like, not an explosion, but, like, it surrounds you with fire and then it, like, spreads out. If you're surrounded by enemies, it's actually kind of useful to use, but I don't know. Again, this is just kind of something else that I use more for puzzle solving than actual combat. If you have, well, it's more useful when you're an adult, I guess, because that's when those problems actually start arising. To get into the Shadow Temple, actually, you need Din's Fire, because you are surrounded by torches, and unfortunately you can't use Deku Sticks as you're an adult, so you can't even bring fire at all of them, even if there was a lit torch. So you could use fire arrows, but that would take forever, and I think the torches would go out anyway, even if you did light them all up, so Din's Fire is the only way to really go. But we forgot to go and bring this guy back his money for the spooky mask. Well, actually, I didn't forget. I ran out of the money because I used it all for that Dave Grigging Dame. But, this is the last mask we need to pass off, and unfortunately, the person that we give it to cannot be found until, we beat the third dungeon, which is a real shame, because it kind of makes the prize for this, game, for this side quest, obsolete. This guy here, I always liked. Have you heard the legend of the Shadow Folk? They are the Sheikah, the shadows of the Hylians. They say they swore allegiance to the King of Hyrule and guarded the royal family. But with the long peace, no one has seen a Sheikah around here for a long time. However, I heard there is one Sheikah woman living in the castle. That's Impa. He gives you a bit of lore if you talk to them both as an adult and a child. Do you know about the Temple of Time that we have in the northeast part of town? Legends say that the Temple of Time is the entrance to the Sacred Realm. Did you know that? No, I didn't. Thank you for explaining. The guy up here also has something interesting to say, too, if you're interested in the world building of Zelda. They say we Hylians have big ears in order to hear the voices of the gods, but I've never heard them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's also in some strategy guides by Nintendo Power as well. I made a lot of money. Maybe I should go look for more things to sell. I know, I should go to Lake Hylia. Many things float down the river and end up there. So she's referring to this person back here, who honestly sounds like, please, with C, please tell me something, please, with C. So, basically, this isn't explained particularly well, but if you have a C button item, maybe not potions and milk, but like if you pick up bugs or fish or stuff like that in bottles, you can sell them off to that woman for some extra money. But like I've said many times, you're never short on money really in this game. But this is the Bombchu bowling alley. It's open for business when you get the bomb bag. Huh? What? Uh-oh, a customer! Welcome to our cutting-edge amusement center, the Bombchu Bowling Alley. Do you want to know what you can win? Well, it's a secret. I can't tell you until you've paid to play. This sounds like a scam. It's 30 rupees per game. Do you want to play? Yeah. Okay, aim for the hole in the center and let Bombchu go. You get 10 tries. Ready? Let's bowl. Oh, I almost forgot. Here is what you can win. So the first prize, well, it's a random order really, but you can win a piece of heart and the biggest bomb bag from here. So these are Bombchus. Bombchus actually prove to be really freaking useful in the randomizer if you can get them. But basically, you set them on the ground and they'll just, you know, go and do their thing. So the object here is to get the Bombchu in the hole and to, you know, avoid the obstacles in the way, which can be a little tricky. Now, if you're got a flat surface and you're going right in front of you, it just goes in a straight line. However, when it comes to a wall or you need to do it at an angle, that's when things can get a little tricky. And that's when I notice people having the most trouble with the Bombchu bowling alley. Because they usually want to do some kind of crazy angle to, like, avoid, you know, the ones we just got here were all in the center. Sometimes they're to the side. So sometimes what I see a lot of people do is have them try to go up the wall and then back towards the back wall again into the hole, when I honestly think it's just a lot easier to try to aim straight and hope for the best. Unfortunately, you can't really adjust the camera at all on this, so you gotta kind of get a feel for when Link is facing straight. We're getting kind of lucky here, and he's just, we're just getting ones that are straight in the center, but it's something that can be kind of problematic. Like I said, a lot of it comes down to luck for, well, it takes skill to aim the Bombchu, especially if it's not going in a straight line like this. Oh, and we won some Bombchu ourselves. I'm probably not going to be using them that often, because as useful as they are in the randomizer before you get bombs, I don't know, they are just a little too unpredictable when you're setting them down. I mean, I guess you can use them for, like, you can use them as weapons, too. I'm pretty sure Lucajin used Bombchus to defeat the Iron Knuckles in her Let's Play. I remember attacking Toucans, was just, like, so shocked that she was cheesing it so well. But, I don't know, I'm sure there's, like, some other uses. Sometimes if you set it down just as the wall is coming down, it's like, I don't know, I feel like you have a pretty good chance of, well, not that time, but maybe avoiding the obstacle before it, phases in, I guess. I'm making it look, like, so easy now, but a lot of people do have trouble with this. Yeah, see, even if you just are slightly facing a different direction, the Bombchu can just go wherever the hell it pleases. Alright, so we got our first prize from this. And we get a piece of heart! Oh, and that completed another heart container. Awesome. I think that makes 8 heart containers now. So I also want that big bomb bag, though. Or the biggest bomb bag. And that's just bombs. Yeah, I also see a lot of people end up just, you know, trying to lose on purpose just so they can reset the prize. I would recommend not doing that. I would honestly recommend, just trying your best, and, you know, you paid for it already, so you may as well practice, you know. Oh. Yeah, the ones on the side here are definitely the toughest. Like I said, you can't really change your camera at all. So even if it looks like Link is facing forward, he may not be. It's really something you honestly just have to practice at and get a good feel for. Dang it. Alright, and I think we can finish it off. Well, that was not the way I wanted it. Alright, cool, so we won some bombs. I always feel kind of bad for a lot of the minigames in the N64 Zelda games, because... or at least in Ocarina of Time. Because I kind of feel like there's no point to playing them again after you've won their prize. And that seems kind of stupid to say, but... you know, I remember reading in a lot of strategy guides that the minigames were always meant to be, like, something to take the edge off if you just wanted to, like, relax from playing the game, which sounds stupid on its own, because it's like, you need to play a game to take a break from playing a game. It sounds dumb, but it always kind of made me, like, think, like, isn't that what the point of minigames really are? To kind of, like, you know, be something simpler just to kind of, like, mess around with for a little while. And I get, like, you know, the prize is the incentive for playing it and everything, but I don't know. I always kind of feel bad because it's like, we're never going to come here again once we, once we get the prizes. At least in Majora's Mask, I can use them to grind rupees for that obnoxious heart piece that you need 5,000 for. Yeah, a lot of people really hate the archery games, but I tell ya, if you get good at them, you can get a ton of money very quickly. And it sure beats playing the Song of Time to collect the same 200 rupees around town again and again. Oh god. What now? Do you want to play again? No, that's okay. Alright, you don't have to play if you don't want to. I always feel like whenever the people say that, it's like... I don't know. Like, Link is like, no, I don't want to play! And they're like, alright, alright. Oh man, my capture card is being dumb again. What? Okay, everybody, sorry about that. Sometimes when my computer decides to do some background tasks, start dropping some frames and... nah, you know, whatever. It's fine. I just find it easier just to stop the recording and restart it to kind of reset everything. But anyway, it's a shame too, because we didn't have much longer of what I wanted to do in the video, but, well, you know, whatever. So I actually want to get a little more money up here, because we are going to be spending a bunch. So we're coming up to the final spiritual stone part in the game now. We're going to go over to the Zora territory. And something that I never really appreciated until later was how the Zoras evolved as, like, a species in Zelda, because they are originally, like, you know, the monsters that lived in the lakes and the rivers that shot fireballs at you in Zelda 1 and A Link to the Past, and I think Link's Awakening. This is the first game, I think, where they were a friendly species, and I think they distinguish between two different, you know, races of Zoras. So, as you can see, Zora's River, watch out for swift current and strong undertow. I think they were called Zolas in the manual, actually, for Zelda 1. That may have been like a translation issue, but part of me always kind of thought, hey, well, the monster Zoras can be the Zolas, and then the good ones can be the Zoras, you know? Ooh, looks like you've gotten bigger and stronger already, Link. Just ahead lies Zora's domain. The Zoras serve Hyrule's royal family by protecting this water source. Their door will not open for anyone except those who have some connection with the royal family. Let them hear the melody of the royal family. Stupid SpongeBob Santa noise. Love it. But, yeah, if I can remember, I'll try to point it out later. This river that flows through here actually flows through a pretty large part of Hyrule. It goes through the castle town. And I think even through, that's the river through, okay, it's gonna bother me if I don't do these two too. Through the river that goes through the castle. But I'll show that off later. But anyway, this is the Magic Bean Salesman. Beautiful, isn't he? Nom 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 nom. How about some magic beans? They aren't selling very well. How about 10 rupees for one piece? Yup. So he'll sell you 10 magic beans, but the price will increase by 10 rupees for each one you buy. So eventually you're going to need 500 rupees total to buy them all. And you don't need them all. I mean, you don't need them, period. They honestly are just to get, like, heart pieces and stuff. So I'm going to try to get as many as I can now. And blah, blah, blah. And each time he sells them for you, they'll try to hype them up a little bit more in order to justify the price increase. But honestly, it's just something else to spend your money on. Now, we've seen these soft soil patches before, and you may be wondering, as a veteran Ocarina of Time player, why haven't I started to put bugs in these soft soil spots? Because, except for this one, bugs that you'll find in the world sometimes when you lift up rocks and things will reveal gold Skulltulas to you. Well, when I play the game, I like to do the bugs and then plant the bean afterwards so I can remember which soft soil spots I've gotten. I just planted that one because, like I said, you don't get any gold Skulltula from there. But we're going to take this chicken. So, come on, chicken, let's go. Oh, and the Octoroks here have gotten a neat little redesign. They look so sad, though, so I kind of feel bad for, you know, destroying them. You can reflect the rocks back at them and with your shield, but it needs to be the Deku shield when you're a kid, because you can't deflect anything with the Hylian shield like that. There's a heart piece over here. I heard it's possible to get it from this spot here, but I don't know. I'm gonna try it from another spot. Over here, another wonderful way to make a bunch of money, and conveniently, it's on the same spot. It's in the same location where you need to spend a lot of money, so I kind of feel like that was intentional. But there's 5 frogs here. If you play them 5 of your regular non-warping songs, one of them will grow big and they'll give you 50 rupees. So we're getting a bunch of rupees that we'll probably use to buy magic beans with. That melody is so fine, Ribbit! We all should practice it, Ribbit! Take rupees as a souvenir. If you come up with another nice melody, please drop by and play it. Ribbit, Ribbit! Ribbit, 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 Ribbit! But it's a good way to, oh, not the magic beans. On the Ocarina. So there's Epona's song, which has remained pretty useless up until now. blah blah blah. Have some more rupees. Why, thank you. And then, we actually know most of them. The only other Gray songs we don't know are the Song of Time and the Song of Storms. Song of Storms will actually get you a piece of heart from them. And then once they're all big, you can also play another minigame for another piece of heart. You get 2 of your pieces of heart from these dudes. And, you know, I was gonna go spend the money first so we can get the, maximum amount of rupees possible from these guys, because we're basically only gonna get 32 rupees now, but whatever, I don't care, I just don't care, I just don't care. So we're maxed out on rupees again, just like that, and I want to see if we can actually get up here to where another chicken should be, so we can get that piece of heart early. Didn't want to do that. Be careful, if you leave this chicken alone for too long, or if it is in the water too long, it will fly away. I mean, he'll respawn again back where you found him the first time, but I have seen that chicken just kind of fly away, and he kind of just goes straight up in the air. I think there's a gold skulltula around this location at nighttime when you're an adult as well. And then underneath this boulder is a fairy fountain, and there's a grotto here. I think this ended up being an important item for where Nintendo Capri Sun was. I think it's just 20 rupees. As nice as and comfortable and soothing as these underground grottos are, they usually are just the same room, and they almost always just have 20 rupees in them. I couldn't tell you where all of them are. If I ever did do a randomizer of my own, I can pretty much guarantee that's what would trip me up the most, or something I would need was going to be in a grotto that I honestly had no idea was there at all. And yeah, I knew I wasn't going to land on it, so I wanted to be over here, and well, hot dang, I can get it as a kid. I usually just use the hover boots to get it when I'm an adult, but it's cool that it's here. Is that guy still there? No. Alright, well, we're gonna go back down and get some... Oh, he just went off. Oh well. I wanted to buy more magic beans anyway. If you also go down the river here, you'll also pick up a ton of rupees. And the Octoroks are also, like, scared of you, so even though they shoot at you, if you approach them... excuse me? What? Why are you here? I'm swimming right now, leave me alone. I know, you told me all this. I guess it's because when I went to the grotto, I reset them. Because usually I never go in that grotto. I never go for that heart piece. Oh, that's weird. I've never had that happen before, so I just like freeze down this river that's taking me away while I'm wearing this super heavy shield. You know, it's really annoying in Breath of the Wild, but I do kind of appreciate the fact they brought up that you're gonna sink, or not sink, but it's gonna be harder for you to swim with all your crap on, so you should probably take it off. But anyway, let's pick up some more magic beans from this guy. Nom nom nom. We have the popular magic beans. You'll regret it if you don't buy them now. 50 rupees for one piece, just for now. And then, nom 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 nom, these are the super popular magic beans. In case you're wondering, they'll soon be sold out. Super price, 60 rupees for one piece. I love how he just... You're the only one buying them, so his little plan is kind of faulty, but whatever. Nom 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 nom, we have the super rare magic beans. This could be your last chance. Special price, 70 rupees for one piece. Yeah, sure. So we just have a few pieces left to get, so we'll get those later on when we have the money. I gotta actually, you know what, I should probably remember this now to get a bug. Do one of these rocks have bugs under them by any chance? It's not like random. Usually there's going to be a specific place bugs will crawl out of from under a rock. But I think rings like this, yeah. Something else cool that I guess I could show off here, that I never really do, but if you take a Deku Stick and touch a butterfly, it'll turn into a fairy. Well, it's supposed to. Maybe it's Majora's Mask? I don't know. It's so finicky. Well, whatever. Let's keep going. Come on, chicken. Let's go. I've always liked the Zora's River part. I've always really liked, and this is going to sound so stupid, I've always really liked the grass in this game. I always feel like, and it sounds so stupid, because you would normally want grass in your own life to be, like, super green and everything, but I've always felt the grass and the terrain in this game just seems so perfect for, like, spring or fall. I don't know. It's just, like, the color of it is just very soothing to me. It's, like, not really yellow. It's still green. But it's a light enough green that feels natural. I don't know. No, you left. I needed you. I needed you for another heart piece, dude. You gonna make me go all the way back for another one? Aw, dang it. Well, you know what? We'll get it on the way back. From, after all this. Because you can actually pick up pieces of heart with the boomerang. I never knew that. The boomerang feels so limited in this game, considering how late you get it. Which, it shouldn't seem late, because it is, like, you know, you're getting it fairly early in the game, but since you can only use it as a kid, it does feel, like, kind of late. But anyway. The flow of this waterfall serves the King of Hyrule. When the King slumbers, so do these falls. So, naturally. Zelda's lullaby it up. And then somehow the waterfall splits apart, and you can get inside. And this beautiful area with this very relaxing music is Zora's Domain. But we're going to take a look in here in the next episode. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you're all having a great day. Take care of yourselves out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.